Hey guys, my name is Maggie and today I wanted to film a video in regards to post breakups. I feel like the advice I've been giving to my friends recently has really helped them. So I kind of wanted to share it on the internet and see where it goes because this is kind of what I want to do with my life later on after grad school. So I figured why not start off and go over kind of what I did with myself to get to where I am now, because let me tell you, 3 months ago, I was not this girl. So today I want to go over the steps of post-breakup to get to be happy with who you are and to be ready to start dating again. Alright, so for step number one, sorry, I have these like all written down. For step number one, is to feel your emotions. So basically, once it happens, let yourself cry, let yourself eat a bucket of ice cream, let yourself vent to whoever you need to, let yourself be emotional, let yourself feel every feeling you have, because it's only fair to you. You just went through something very traumatic, very hard, regardless if it was a breakup after 3 years, 2 years, a month, whatever it is. If you truly did love that person or want to be with them forever, it's always going to be hard. So let yourself feel whatever you want, because that's only fair to you. And don't ever let anyone stop you from feeling the way you are. For my own personal experience, I gave myself about 2 weeks to let myself cry every day, to let myself just feel the way I was, but it got better day after day. It's not going to be 2 weeks of crying every single day or crying yourself to sleep. I promise it won't. It only seems like that in the meantime, but let yourself feel what you are, because if you hold back on your emotions, they might come and smack you in the face a little bit afterwards. Number 2 is to realize that life is a struggle and it's a mountain that we climb every single day, regardless if it's a small problem of the day or if it's a breakup or if it's a loss of a job, whatever it is. There's so many struggles we will go through in life, and this is just a small bump. I know it feels like the end of the world right now, and I know it feels like you're never going to find anyone else and this is it. Let yourself realize that life is meant to be a struggle. If it was meant to be easy, it wouldn't be any fun. If we get through these struggles, if we get through all of these hard times, it only proves how strong we are. It only shapes us. And like I always believe in this philosophy, whatever in life is, it's either a learning lesson or it's something that turns out to be great. And regardless of which one it is, it only shapes us. It turns us into who we are today. And I want you all to realize how great you are, and each of us are unique, and I want us to be happy with who we all are, because there's no one like us, and we are going to find someone that values who we are, and whoever that was recently just wasn't the one. It wasn't someone who was meant to be in your life, and that's okay. And it's okay to struggle, and it's okay to go through it, but I believe that the second part is realizing kind of your situation and starting to put the pieces together and understand who went wrong, where things went wrong, and kind of start learning a little bit about your situation and realizing that this is just a small bump. It happened. Because in the first stage, we're going through our emotions and we're not really processing whatever's happening. Everything is going in one ear and out the other, and everyone's trying to talk to us, and we're just trying to understand what's happening in the second one. It's just understanding we went through a breakup. This is a struggle, but this isn't our life. It's a bad day. It's not a bad life. So the third step is my personal favorite. It's something that I've been doing for the past 2 months now, and it is focusing on yourself. Focusing on everything that you've ever wanted to do, everything that maybe your significant other was holding you back on doing. Maybe something you've always wanted to do. Just focus on yourself. I personally am a workaholic, so I decided to focus more time on work to save money to travel. That's kind of how I work. So recently I took a trip for a week and a half to Florida. I'm planning my Europe trip next month. I'm just doing things that I know that maybe I wasn't held back in a relationship, but I couldn't do necessarily all the time, because when you are with someone else, you do try to spend as much time with them as possible. So that means maybe limiting some of the things you wanted to do and stuff like that. I decided to also focus a lot on school and myself and my future. So that means applying to schools I wanted to always go to, and maybe not putting an effect or trying to pick a school in relation to where your boyfriend or girlfriend lives, stuff like that. Just focus on yourself and your dreams and your passions, because in reality, at the very, very, very end of the day, this is your life, and wherever you end up is kind of what you make of it. And I don't want anyone to ever limit you or prevent you from doing what you want in life. And this is the time that you're single and you get to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and no one is holding you back. No one is making you question your decisions. But here, this is the moment that you're single. This person broke up with you, or you broke up with them. You're going back to being single. So act like it. Do things that you've always wanted to do. Pursue your passions. Spend more time with family and friends. Get goofy, get weird, go out. Do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you have yourself, and I need you to do whatever that is for yourself to make yourself happy, to make yourself smile at the end of the day, to make yourself not cry going to sleep. There's still going to be bumps in the road, which is fine. Remember to go back through the process. Act on those feelings. Understand what's happening, but at the end of the day, focus on yourself. The last step of it all is, once you are truly happy, which I have actually come to that point at this point in my life, once you are actually happy with yourself and you have started to get over the hurt and the pain, and you're starting to kind of forget about it, which you're never truly gonna ever 100% forget. That's something that a lot of people don't talk about. It's something that will always stick with you, but it shapes you. So this is a time when you have come to terms with everything that has happened. You are okay with yourself. You're able to reflect back on the relationship, what went wrong, what went right, and able to now take those learning lessons and apply them to your future boyfriend or girlfriend, or future dating partners, or whatever it is. This is the time when you're starting to be okay with yourself and ready to put yourself out there. That doesn't mean creating Tinder, all these dating apps. That's not what it is. It's being okay with someone approaching you wanting to go on a date. Because during the first couple of steps, I went through this. Guys would approach me, would want to go on a date, and yeah, I went on one or two, but I wasn't happy. I kept thinking about my ex. I kept thinking about that relationship, and it just isn't great when your mindset isn't necessarily ready to start dating again. And I believe that sometimes the right person can come and it's the wrong time. When you are ready, start letting people in, start being okay with yourself, and you're gonna understand that everything you just went through was for the better, and whoever comes next will literally turn your life around, and you are probably gonna be the happiest person ever. Yeah, I just kind of went through my 4 steps of what I believe are post-breakup, and it's okay to hurt, it's okay to be a pain, it's okay to feel everything, but know, and I know this is the hardest part, that this is just a bump in the road. This is just one struggle, and you will get through it no matter how long it takes. There's no time limit. For me, it did take 3 to 4 months of kind of realizing that I'm okay. For some, it might take a month. For some, it might take 2 years. It's okay. This is your journey. This is your life. Heal yourself the way you need to be healed. I can't stress that enough. Everyone is different. Make sure that what you are doing for yourself is bettering who you are and preparing you for the future, because let me tell you, it's a bright one. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fabulous day.